So you've hit your late 40s, maybe your 50s, and it seems like everyone is telling you your body's on decline and the best years are behind you. Well, here's a news flash. You shouldn't just have to survive all the symptoms that menopause throws your way. With the right attitude and a few lifestyle adjustments, you can thrive through menopause, crank up that volume on fun, and prove that age is just a number. I'm Jenny, and I'm not just here to share some hope with you, but some actionable steps to take back control and shine through this season of transition to menopause and beyond. Let's explore how we can shift our mindset and stay motivated even when it feels like our bodies are working against us. First off, instead of being discouraged, I want you to lean in and get curious. If you've watched any of my videos, you hear a lot of things that I share that have worked for me. Instead of saying, oh, that won't work for me because, I want you to think about, maybe that could work for me in some way. Get curious about different things to try on your body. Everyone's different, so yes, not everything's gonna work for you. But instead of writing them off because maybe you failed diets in the past or haven't been able to stick to things, think about what could work for me. My own journey with perimenopause started when I noticed that the weight gain and the mood swings were going off the rails, even though I hadn't changed anything about my lifestyle habits. I visited first my general practitioner, and then I went to my OBGYN, and both doctors told me it's just a part of aging. You're just gonna have to learn to live with it. I was too shocked at first to believe it. I cried in my car thinking, is this really what I have to deal with? But then I leaned in and got curious. What other options were out there? What could work for me? I'm here to give you hope. Yes, you can burn belly fat. You can boost your energy, improve your sleep, and feel your best at any age. But here's the secret. It does require you to do things a little differently. The same old strategies that we used in our 30s aren't really going to cut it now. So what I did was I kind of reassessed my lifestyle habits and looked at the basics that needed improvement. Just a little bit of improvement that I could focus on at first. Going to bed a little bit earlier, swapping out vegetables for processed food, those were some of my first steps. And it made me feel a little more in control when I was focusing on consistency of those habits because I knew they were good, solid ones. And really the true health comes from consistency with those basic habits of sleeping better, eating better, moving more, and taking care of yourself and managing that stress. At first, you don't need any advanced strategies. Just get consistent with the basic habits that you know. So I'm curious, did you have a similar experience with your doctor where they dismissed your symptoms and just told you that you kind of had to deal with it because of your age? Let me know in the comments because I think sharing those experiences helps us all feel like we weren't alone and empowers us to search for better solutions. So my second tip is do what you can today. As you're looking for those small improvements to your daily habits, focus in on what those choices are for today. Don't overwhelm yourself with trying to make too big of changes. What can I commit to today? And then the next day. And do it so small that you cannot fail. You know you can't talk yourself out of it because it's so small of an improvement that you're like, okay, I have time. I can do this. I'm not afraid to make this tiny change. And I want you to trust your intuition. You know where those habits have kind of slipped or maybe need a little refreshing. Trust your gut on that. Or if you're not quite sure where to start, I've outlined 7 starter habits in my free spring guide with the details in the caption. While I wouldn't call myself a menopause expert, I have done extensive research, read countless books, listened to podcasts, and then I experimented with my own lifestyle habits to see which ones would make a difference. Consider me your girlfriend, sharing what works for me to spark curiosity about what might work for you, offering hope that suffering through menopause isn't your only option. And rest assured, you don't need a complete overnight life overhaul. And searching for the perfect plan can be overwhelming. It just keeps you in that procrastination mode where you keep searching for just the right plan. Do what you can today. Just with what you know today, just simple improvements. Maybe it's choosing a healthy snack over a processed junk food, or turning your phone off a little early before bed. Small steps are the key to big changes. And finally, take back control. Your current health reflects your current choices. If that stings a little, there's also hope with that. If you're the problem, then you can be the solution. Now, I'm not saying that you're responsible for any disease you're struggling with. I'm just saying that we all have room for improvement on our healthy lifestyle. There's always something more we can do. Despite the challenges of the hormonal changes that happen through the transition of menopause, you have the power to make daily improvements on your healthy habits. You're not a victim unless you choose that mindset. Shift your perspective to, why is this happening to me? Why is there no solution? To, what can I do about it? What are some things I can control? This puts you back in the driver's seat of your health journey. When I stopped feeling defeated by doctors that made me feel powerless, I focused on what I could control each and every day, and that shift made all the difference. And yes, I eventually found a doctor that specialized in menopause, and you should too. You can check the caption for a resource for that. I know the frustrations of the uncooperative scale, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the crazy mood swings, and basically feeling misunderstood. I've been there and had the pity party, but by getting curious, focusing on my daily action, and remembering that I control my choices, I've made positive changes in the way I feel. And I believe you can too. What's one small step you can take today to improve how you're feeling? Remember, it's all about being consistent with the basic habits first. If you're ready to take back control with small, doable habits, you'll want to watch this video here where I show you how to make new habits stick. You are worth the work to feel good again. And don't forget, if you found this video helpful or encouraging, please share with a friend and like and subscribe. Together we can rewrite our stories and embrace this chapter with confidence and joy.